Nearly every individual uses electronic devices today for communication. Around the world, there are a number of dominating social media platforms which attract billions of users. Facebook, Google, Twitter, you name it. According to stats data, in 2019, there are over 3.5 billion people using social media applications. With real-time news, recommendation, and visible comments, users can collect information in need or interest. But do they really collect what they want? In fact, most users can only get limited pieces of news while surfing online and social media. No matter how many times they scroll the interface, users are stuck in a constant number of topics or viewpoints, which is called filter bubbles. Why do filter bubbles generate? This concern can be concluded by the attributes of news recommendation algorithm. When the user first enters the website, the algorithm distributes several news in different topics randomly. When the user clicks into some pieces of news, the algorithm will increase in the weight of the news with the same or relevant topics, with some new topics exploring in the other widgets. This strategy can quickly predict what topic users are interested in. However, with the proportion of exploring continue going down, fewer new topics are recommended to users. And finally, filter bubbles generated with limited numbers of topic. How can we use nudge theory to mitigate user cognitive bias? Nudge theory is a newly developed concept which was popularized by two American scholars in 2008. They define nudge as a behavioral support for users to influence their behavior and reinforce certain cognition. It is adopted in many fields, including HCI in the past 10 years, which brought many positive effectiveness to leverage cognitive bias. We design a new landscape interface called Tag Viewer, which introduced two timelines for the user to view news from different perspectives and make comparisons proactively. Each timeline can scroll separately and keep recommending differentiated information. At the top of this interface, there are two hashtag containers which allow users to drag hashtags they like. Hashtag 2 can be empty so that users can view one hashtag with two completely different perspectives. At the middle of the widget, there's a list button. Inside the button, there are recommended hashtags for users. The user can drag what they like to replace the current hashtag or add it to the empty side to view different topics. With this interface, users are nudged to view news in conflict opinions, and they must do comparisons to draw an objective conclusion, which mitigates cognitive bias.